Hello guys, welcome back to Skyrim. This is a early recording for patrons and members. Thank you patrons and members, I appreciate you guys. This recording is for you guys. Later on it will be released for everybody else, so if you are not a patron or a member and you are watching this, that means that this episode has probably been on my channel for, I don't know, maybe a month, 2 months, something like that. So I do apologize, but I do feel like I need to offer something to people who kind of stick with the channel through thick and thin, and then, you know, just kind of help with the day-to-day stuff and things that I have to deal with, and therefore this is like a big thank you for those guys. I do so much appreciate it. I do not take it lightly that you guys invest in the channel the way that you guys do. And for everybody else, thank you for just being here, watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos. You don't have to do anything else. Liking and sharing the videos, watching the videos is more than enough, and I do appreciate you guys too. Which is also the reason why I do eventually release all of the videos. Just, you know, a little bit of tidbit extra for everybody else. So thank you guys. Patrons, members, I would love to know your information on what you think we should be doing for our next faction, because I don't know how much more we have.
I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Big enough to hold.
Take your sassy mouth somewhere else, young lady. Wash your mouth out with soap. Anyway, Mom came out. Anyway, we are going to be doing the companions for right now, but we are on maybe the second part? Third part, maybe, of the Wolfgar, or whatever you call it, special weapon, so I'm not sure how much more we've got. And I would love to know which grouping we're going to be doing next. So let's go. Oh, in between episodes, all I did was go sell so I could get my weight. I'm at 84 of 310, so we're back underweight, and I did replenish a few of my potions because in that last episode I died so many times before I finally realized I should probably save a whole bunch instead of just dying 500 times. It took me like 2 hours to record one cave. It was stupid. I should have just saved more often. I don't know what I was thinking. But this episode, we're gonna save more often. It's a Bethesda game. Save. Save often. Save many times. Save over saves. Don't save over saves. Save frequently. Yes.
Have you been bringing the battle? Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Sister.
You're welcome. What's the next target?
Good that you're so eager. I've caught wind that one of the Brighter Silver Hand has been sniffing around the rift. If you can sneak into their camp and steal his plans, we'll have the advantage.
Cool. Alright. Stealing plans. Stealing the plans and the stuff. Oh, my mouse is stuck in here again. I love games that just like stick your mouse in there and you can't do anything about it. Alright, where are we going? Steal the plans from Broken Helm Hollow. And we have actually already been to Rift. Actually, no. No. Let's go to the stables so we can go outside. This is fun. I don't remember this mission. Did I ever make it this far? I don't remember if I ever became a wolf during my last playthroughs. Now, mind you, this game has been out for a long time, and for those who have been with my channel for a long time know I've got a horrible memory. So there's a really good chance I have done this before, I just don't remember. I mean, like, I can literally get up to go to the kitchen to get something to drink, and I will get up and go to the bathroom and come back and sit down, and an hour later realize I never got a drink. I'm not even joking, I did it yesterday while I was editing a video. So I may have done this mission before? I don't know. I don't recall being a wolf. Maybe I was a wolf, but I healed it really fast or something? Bleh. Just walking around with no weapon in my hand. I taught you a thing or two. Okay, the entire pack is here. I don't know if I'm going to get a house in every single town or whatever. The goal specifically, in case you've missed the first couple of episodes or whatever, the goal specifically is to beat the game and then do the DLCs. No side missions, nothing. The only reason I'm even doing the factions instead of just going for the main game is to level my character so I've got some combat skills. That's the only reason for even doing these. So with that goal, I don't think it really is a good idea to try and make an effort to buy all of the houses. Maybe if I get to the point where I've got a ton of money, I just invest in houses. Anyway, the goal being to complete the game. If I feel like I've got too much money weighing me down or whatever, I will invest in houses, but ultimately my goal is not housing. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna... Pardon? Let me run into all of the things. Are we going the same place? What did I just hear? Okay. Let's just follow the marker, even if it means going off the side of the mountain. Maybe not. Broken Helm Hollow. Are we going inside? It looks like we're probably going inside. Ow. I brought it down at just the wrong time. Goodbye! Are you gonna come back around? Oh, I see you. Okay, this is probably the guy that was shooting at me earlier.
Just give up!
I want you to stop shooting me, please. Alright, let's give it 5 seconds and get some health, and then we'll save, and then we'll go inside and do the dumb. I just realized my camera was in a weird place. There we go. There we go. Okay, and supposedly we're supposed to be sneaking our way in here. And I did change out my bow for this Imperial bow. Because the fire bow didn't really make sense whenever I was having to occasionally deal with fire dragons. I'll steal all of your food. Are you the only one in here? Nope. I keep trying to compensate for the bow, and there apparently is no drift whatsoever. Sorry, dude. You wore that like a champ. Alright, my axe.
Is someone there?
I hear somebody else talking. Oh, there you are. Oh, and you are the armored one too. Hi. Stop blocking me. Stop blocking me.
This ends now!
It might be now. Okay, okay. Food first, which I don't have very much. We can do a damage health on the war axe, yes. And then...
I'll go you into pieces!
How are you throwing up your shield so fast afterwards? Stop your things.
I cannot best you!
There we go. I do hope I was supposed to kill him. I don't think I was supposed to kill him, but it happened anyway. Alright, let's unlock this first so we don't trigger the trap. Come in. There we go. Stratagem. Then, if target dies within 7 seconds, it fills a soul gem. Okay. Leather bracers, probably for a good sell. Got a little bit of room, why not? Okay, was that it? That was all I had to get? Alright. Which means I can pick up some armor and go see if I can find another trader. Well, that was actually pretty quick. I'm wondering what the catch is. Okay, what I can actually do is go to the trader over here in Riften and trade some of the stuff, assuming I can find the trader here, because I've already taken out all of the money that the other traders have. Okay, now that we're done talking about all of your past and everything, can I please just sell for you?
I call them treasures.
Okay, cool. Alright, I've got tons and tons of weapons that I just want to get rid of. Those guys are still waiting there, waiting for me to take their
What do you
mission.
need?
I don't want it.
Perfect. Hopefully this will let us know more about their movement. I think we've got them on the run.
Cool. I'm looking for more
And
work.
there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Okay.
Guess that comes down to footwork then.
Exactly. When you have a big
Does he not know that we're doing this? He's gotten wind of... Hi, how are you? How's your stuff? How's your things?
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Probably because I'm not snooty like you. Okay, let's go over here.
I've been tending to the warriors of Jorrvaskr for as long as I can remember.
Hey,
Thank you for coming.
you wanted to see me.
Yes, youngling. Have a seat.
Okay. Your pie is vibrating
I
again.
hear you've been busy of late.
I guess we're working to avenge death?
Hearts are full of grief, and my own weeps at the loss of Skjor. But his death was avenged long ago. You have taken more lives than honor demanded. The cycle of retaliation may continue for some time. In any case, I have a task for you.
Okay.
Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Sojourn said it was a blessing. Vicus said it was a curse laid upon the ancient companions. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Aye, that sounds like him. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what's the truth?
Companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
Okay, and they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
The witches should be hunted down for their trickery, but aren't you more
The
powerful?
witches didn't lie, of course. But it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
So is there a way to cure?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly, but we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
Okay, am I to do this alone? It shall be done. I don't wish to remove the blessing. Am I to do this? Okay, it just shall be done.
Now move quickly.
I actually
and
don't want to
leave
stay a
any of
wolf
them
the whole
alive.
time.
Talos guide you, lass.
I still can't have your pie. I'm doing this favor for you and you're not going to let me have your pie? I can take the venison and some potatoes. And bread. And this coin purse. And more importantly, this cheese. Hi.
Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like.
Well, thanks. Thank you. It's because I like pie, isn't it? Just go ahead and admit it. That's stealing. Gourd. Bread. Cabbage. Cheese. I'm eventually going to be able to get all of the stuff here. Bread. Let's chill. I will take the food that I've got, because at least then I can pop those right as I'm doing a fight and... You know, because these witches are no joke. I remember fighting these hag ravens or whatever. Hag ravens in general. I don't remember if I fought these hag ravens, but I have fought hag ravens. Oh, it's just a little bit creepy. You know what? Your art needs some work. I don't think it's got enough heart. You know? That one either. That's a Spriggan. That's a Spriggan thingy, right? These are Spriggan thingies? Does that mean there are Spriggans in here too? Spriggans hurt. It's kind of funny. I remember being... What was it? Morrowind that I found Spriggans in? Or was it Oblivion? I don't remember, but they were tough, but they weren't real tough. These one in here, if I remember correctly, the Spriggans like spawn in other things, you know, like bears and stuff. I'm going to guess that there are a lot of them in here. Okay. I don't want to accidentally shoot the wrong thing, and I definitely don't want to overcompensate and shoot the wall with the poison. Are they immune to poison? They might be immune to poison. That did not hurt her as much as I was hoping it would. Okay. I do have a level up. Not ingredients, food. That took all of my food? Okay. Now, I can stay here and kill the rest of them, or I can leave with my prize and call it a day. I leave with my prize. I said I was going to finish the game, not be completionist. Finish the game. Seems kind of silly because I'm pretty sure I could take out everything in there. Let me just like talk about my strong combat abilities. But I don't have to do optional quests. That's like the reason why I don't finish these games is because there's so many optional side quests, this, that, and the other. Do the quest and leave. There's probably really good treasure in there, but that cave will exist even after I finish this if I want to go look for treasure. And those things actually register whenever I clear one, so, well, some of them don't completely stay.
These two aren't a problem anymore.
What are you guys doing? Oh! What happened?
Something has shifted in the moons, sister. I've sensed the blood pulsing a little stronger of late. I had assumed you had as well. I think our potential is on the rise. Hircine smiles on us. Let's not question too much. The more we feed, the greater our prowess will grow. We could perhaps discover even more gifts of Hircine. These two aren't a problem anymore.
Okay. I guess you just didn't want the stuff that they're carrying or something? Here. Okay, they're ready to be,
The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack Jorrvaskr.
Oh, there's more over here. There we go.
They finally had the nerve to attack Jorrvaskr. We got most of them, but I think a few stragglers made it out.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll be right back. Let me see if the trader actually gets his money back every day. If he does, I can sell off this random stuff and get a little bit extra money. Okay.
Remember,
Got rid of that stuff. Now they can move the bodies and go bury them, and I can continue on. Hi. Why did you follow me out here, dude? Weirdo. Oh, you need something? No. I'm good. Were there others? Like back behind the building or something?
Where have you been?
Doing something.
I hope it was important, because it means you weren't here to defend him. The Silver Hand. They finally found enough courage to attack Jorrvaskr. We fought them off, but the old man, Kodlak, he's dead.
What am I supposed to do with the head in my pocket? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't have a head in my pocket. That just sounds weird.
No.
Who keeps heads in their
but
pockets?
They made off with all our fragments of Wuthrad.
I spent so
But
long
you and
collecting
I
all
are
of
going
that.
to reclaim them. We will bring the battle to their chief camp. There will be none left living to tell their stories. Only songs of Jorrvaskr will be sung. We will avenge Kodlak.
Okay. Yeah.
Get on with
Let
it
me
already.
clean up all of this, you know, because... No. Did he have a plan on him on what I was supposed to do with the head? Okay. All right, let's go handle this.
We're going to make them pay. Until next time.
That door. You know what? I think you're sending me through the wrong door again, but that's fine. That's
I've
fine.
been tending to the warriors.
See, he just keeps sending me through the wrong door. Bethesda, fix your crap.
Make them bleed.
Yep. After I sell, assuming that dude went back into his shop. He doesn't get... Bleh. You saw nothing. Is he on lunch? He might be on lunch.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
I don't want to hear about the damn Dawn Guard again, dude. Stop. Way up there. We don't have any markers that way, so why don't we get out of here and just head north? That'll just help us out later game because we'll have more markers. What on earth is this? Are you a bandit? Why so close to town?
Never should have come here.
You are a bandit.
Victory is...
Huh.
I love a challenge. Right? Want to go?
Get him!
Right? Want to go?
Wait, why are we fighting? Stop. Question, when did you change your armor? I didn't realize we were fighting. Are you done now?
We're going to make them pay.
Okay. My bad. I didn't realize you had changed your armor. I'm just like sitting here fighting you. I don't necessarily want to go in and... Oh, wait. There's a box right here. I just said I didn't want to come in here. Why did they immediately turn on each other?
Help!
Is that a guard? Yeah, it's a guard. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. You do you. I definitely did not pick that guy's pockets for the stuff that you just earned. Do guards not pick people's pockets? It's like, hey, you were a bandit and you were stealing stuff? Let me confiscate all of the money that you have inside your pocket after you die. Oh, I know you. Hi.
Ah, bother! Oh, I'm taking Mother to a new home. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has two. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you.
Alright, we'll help Cicero, weirdo. Where is the farmer? Why does it always get so daggum dark so fast? There we go. It's bright. Is the farmer inside, maybe? Maybe. Now that's a moose. The door was open. You can stop judging me for this little detour. Hello?
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
A little man needs your
That
help.
Cicero feller?
Yeah.
Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer.
Then why don't you just
Why
let him
can't he
borrow
just
the
leave
tools?
us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
He's just gonna sit out there being weird.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
Why not? You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turn him away. What kind of a man am I? Huh?
Exactly. Why did we even have to have this conversation?
Thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Thank you. It did not require
You
me
need something?
intervening.
Talk to my husband, Vantus Lorius. Or
Good
just
heavens.
Lorius.
I did not have to be here to do this. You guys could have mediated this thing on your own. This is actually part of the Dark Brotherhood quest, which is the only reason why I stopped to do it. I mean, it's not actually... You don't have to do this for the Dark Brotherhood, I don't think. You can, just bypass all of this, and Cicero will eventually show up, but still.
Mother! Our new home seems so very far. You did? He has?
It just makes it easier later.
Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you.
Alright, well...
Here,
Tell your
for
crispy mother that all is well and we can go, right?
gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Farkas is... Vilkas? Which one is with me? Delayed burial. Thank you. He's over here judging me over the top of this dude. It's a subtle flex on height. I'm sorry. Well, who's with me? Vilkas. Yes, Vilkas. Farkas is the more sensible one. Anyway, Vilkas was just like looking over the top of his head in subtle
You need something?
judgment of his height and judging me for having stopped to help him. It's fine though. I'm actually kind of glad that we walked here because I didn't remember where he was. I just remembered that was a thing that you could do. Should we put these away? Your arms are going to get tired before we get there. Duskglow Crevice. I have found their crevice. Yeah, it's the wrong location. Okay. I was supposed to say, that does not seem like the place I needed to go. I do not see any silver hand. Dang! You were too late, dude. I got him. Okay. Vilkas, dude. You're always so menacing right in front of my face. Just try and keep it quieter than it normally would be. You're walking around in heavy armor and so am I. It's right over the head. Alright. You're probably not going to be very, patient with me doing that very often, are you? He's fighting somebody.
That's it.
Gonna hit him? Vilkas. Okay. Alright, he's just gonna stand there and stare at him menacingly. Okay, those ingredients, did I pick up anything I hadn't tried yet? No, I have to eat that. Ugh. Somebody's gonna have something to say to me about that one. I was really hoping if I ate enough of them, I would learn the second one, but I think that's actually an ability you get later on. Okay, that's just a door. Since that door's closed, let's go this way. Because this way is open. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay, well, it's fine. Is there anything here we can take and sell, possibly? It's not a dead end. Where on earth does this go? Hi.
You won't leave here alive.
I think he's upset. I'm just saying. Blech!
I'll kill you if I have to.
There we go. Nice. He is very upset. I mean, like, not even caring, you know? You know, for this being their stronghold, it sure is kind of, I don't know, empty? Not trapped. Nice. They're asleep, dude. That way. That way.
Never should have come here.
Yeah, I can tell. I should not have come here.
Come on.
You gonna just stand there? Okay. Hunting bow. At least since I shot him, he's... No, you're not going to pay attention to the other dude that's just shooting you. Okay. You didn't even slice it. It's just like basically drop the thing on top of his head. That's it. That's your fighting technique. Vampire dust? Were you a vampire? This dude is just constantly walking in behind me and pushing me. It's like, hurry up. In fairness, I am getting things to help me with a battle, you know? I am. Okay, we have done this. Let's do a save. Vilkas, I think we're getting close. Maybe?
Huh?
Uh-huh. Nice. Here comes another dude.
This what you want?
Damn! I'm trying really hard to get a good shot of you killing somebody so I can use it for a thumbnail, and I just, like, keep running into walls. Hey!
I'll mount on my wall. Got the best
Vilkas, pay attention, dude. Okay. Or just let them shoot each other. It's fine. I just caught that one with my face. My armor increase. I force them to come into the room with us.
Enough of this.
There we go. The snowy cave. What's going on here? A werewolf? Good grief. You know, there are a lot of werewolves and stuff that they keep playing around with for a group that is completely against wolves. You're seriously going back here? Hi. Get up. Okay. Drought of the night. That is something I have not seen yet. Restore stamina. Okay, okay, gotcha. Not great though. This place is all coming down. Is there a big bad guy in here? It does seem to be a few bad guys in here, dude.
What was that?
A few.
Watch it there.
What have you got on your sword? No! What the heck, dude? Oh, you're having to deal with the fire. Here, let's see if we can even that out. Potions. What if we do like a damage health on there, and then I do like a quick healing on here. Get him! That fire hurts, dude. Give me that damn sword. Stop shooting me! I'm doing a thing! Namely, looting pockets. Vilcus, this was supposed to be your guy. I reckon I will go ahead and pick up several things for selling. That's worth a whole lot, but it weighs a ton. You know, I'll take it. Elven Shield of Shock Suppression. You know what? I'll wear that. Bows do 20% more damage. It is a, let's say, apparel. Yeah, sure, I'll wear that. And then we'll swap here. I will unfavorite that one and favorite that one. No, I don't want to sit at the table. Okay, we're going to sit at the table first. How can I get back up? Didn't mean to do that. Alright, is that it?
The others have probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now. Come up to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
Grieve.
At this loss.
We weep.
We weep. For the fallen.
We
Shout.
shout.
And for ourselves. We take
We
our
take
leave.
our leave.
I feel like I'm standing in the way no matter where I stand.
His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still? I'll need to prepare them for mounting again.
Yeah.
Don't get too flowery on me, lass.
I guess. Yeah, that was a bit
Of
flowery,
course,
wasn't it?
I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be here.
Alright, I'll go get the... I know how to walk. I will go get the parts. Question. Am I gonna find information on what he actually wanted me to do with the head of the thing? I kind of feel bad. He didn't want his soul going to Heracine or whatever that deity's name was. He wanted to go to Sovngarde, and right now he's stuck not in Sovngarde because he died before I had a chance to fix him. It's like the only time I would probably get a chance to come through here when nobody else is here. I mean, it's not like he's going to need it, right? I don't know if somebody else is supposed to be moving into this room after we get done in here. Ooh. But... A steel plate. Fragments. His journal? What? Oh, I have a level up. Hang on. I think I'll go into stamina this time. Do I have another point I can put into alchemy? Oh, this requires 20. Poisoner requires 30. Let's just go for an overall. Things are better. There we go. Now, there was a journal that he had sitting over here. In my dream, I see the line of Harbingers start with Yorisum. Each of them ascends to Sovngarde until we come to Terrifag, who first turns us ways of the beast. He tries to enter Sovngarde, but before he can even approach, sun is set upon him by a great wolf who pulls him into the hunting grounds, where Hersine laughs with welcoming arms. Terrifying seems regretful, but also eager to join Hersine after a lifetime of service as a beast. Then I see every next Harbinger turn away from Sovngarde and enter the hunting grounds of their own accord until it comes to me that I am great Hersine, the misty horizon beckoning me. It appears I have a choice. And then at my side a stranger I had not seen before. As I look into her eyes, we turn to see the same wolf who dragged away Terrifying, and she and I draw weapons together. I realize this is only a dream, but strong enough dream to inspire a man like me to take to writing, so it must be something important. I've spoken of my thoughts to the circle, withholding the part about the stranger lest Jorn worry I no longer seek his counsel, and I was not surprised to see them torn by it. Jorn and La are strong in the ways of the beast, and even seem to suggest that the hunting grounds would be their choice about afterlife, if it were truly a choice. Vilkas seems most troubled. The boy is fierce as a saber cat in battle, but his heart fires burn too brightly at the times. He felt deceived, and I don't blame him. Farkas didn't know what to think, but I believe he will come around with me and his brother eventually. He usually does. I don't know what to do about Sir Jorn and Alea. I know they respect the companions and me, but they take to the blood more deeply than the rest of us. Fortune smiles upon me yesterday. Vilkas is telling me how difficult it had been for him to give up his transformations until we can pursue a true cure, and the twins and I have chosen not to give in to the beast blood. For me, it's proven a clear head, but Vilkas seems to be suffering a bit for it. Farkas seems completely untroubled. That the boy continues to amaze me with his fortitude. While Vilkas is confiding through the shadows of Jorrvaskr, I saw a newcomer approach who wished to join our numbers. It was a stranger from my dream, the one who would stand with me against the beast. Vilkas began speaking obliquely, but not wishing to air problems in front of our guests, and I had to be doubly cautious not to reveal anything of our secrets to the newcomer, while also not revealing the details of my dream to Vilkas. I don't know how the politicians deal with these sorts of machinations daily. In any case, I felt Vilkas to the test of the newcomer. We'll see if she's truly the great warrior I dreamed of. The newcomer, it seems, is made a decent stock. She calls herself Catalina, and has already impressed some of the circle with her mettle. I still keep to my own counsel on her place in my dream. For now, let us see what kind of destiny she is carving before the hitching to her. In the meantime, I look for ways to cleanse my blood. The writings and legends on the subject are sparse and contradictory. I don't wish to engage any wizardry on this matter, but I fear they may be the only ones who would know best how to navigate these worlds of knowledge. It's apparent to me now that terrifying choice to turn us was indeed a mistake. Magics and their ilk are not in keeping with the spirit of the companions. We face our problems directly without the need of such trickery. I can only hope to guide us back to the true path of Yogmir before the rot takes me. Catalina continues to be impressive. I don't know yet where she will stand on the question of the blood, but the question has not been presented yet. She does know that we carry the beast's blood, and appears curious about it. Soon enough, I can explain our troubles and hopefully see what role she will play. I am amazed that Alea thinks she can keep the secret among this drunken rabble, especially with the loss of Skor. My heart aches, emotions are fraying, and the walls of discernment are first to fall. Apparently she had Catalina waging her own separate war against the Silver Hand in retaliation for Zoran's death. Their hearts are noble, but the course of vengeance is running hot, and I fear the counterstroke that may come if they do not rein in their fury. Catalina shows valor, even though in this more underhanded time we have not had cause to speak much. That is something I deeply regret. I have high hopes for her destiny, as I realize that her appearance in my dream may indeed mark her as a harbinger to succeed me. I have received new dreams of the course of my life, but they have come. I have learned to trust them. I have also learned to trust the instincts of my heart, which tells me that Catalina can carry the companion's legacy as truly as any residing in Jorrvaskr, especially with the loss of Jorn. Alea is too solitary, Vilka is too fiery, and Fark is too kind-hearted. Only Catalina stands as a true warrior and who can keep the mind amidst these burning hearts. I will not speak to her of any of this, though. It's too much to burden another with. My hope is that she can keep counsel over the coming years, that I can impart the wisdom of the Harbingers, all the things in time. Firstly, I will seek her assistance in the matters of the witches of the Glenmore. It would appear that our path to cure this is not without some poetic justice for the tricksters who caused this curse for us. Okay, so it doesn't actually... Alright. It doesn't actually contain any further information on what I'm supposed to do with it, though.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay. Meet the circle! It's the circle. Let's go! Are we gonna try and figure out how to cure this? I could have swore that was like a thing that we possibly do. Maybe? I mean, I'd assume that's the reason why I've got a head in my pocket.
He didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you. But he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Ysgramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Ysgramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Wuthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken, and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Wuthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor, for Kodlak.
Okay. They want me to carry a two-handed axe that probably weighs more than me. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it here. I don't know how big this area is going to be, but I have a feeling if they're going to want me to wield a two-hander, I'm likely to die a few times. So let's go ahead and wait here, and in between episodes I will sell a whole bunch of stuff and make some more potions so we are ready for this trip. I will see you guys in that next one. You have a wonderful day on night, and you stay shiny. Bye!